Hi, Myles. I haven't done this in a while, but this is a new book I got. It's called Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth by Oliver Jeffers. He's made a lot of other cool stories, books. This is inside the cover. How to find your way whenever you get lost. This is the Little Dipper. This is the Big Dipper. And if you line these up, the North Star is right up there. You can find your way with the stars. Here we are. Notes for living on planet Earth. Here we are in the new baby. You're older than that, so you know these more about what we're talking about. Our solar system. One of millions, no, trillions, crossed out. Millions, billions, trillions. So this is the sun. These are all the different planets that go around and around the sun. And here we are. Here we are, Earth. And around us is the moon. This isn't to scale. This is probably not to scale. But it is a very, very big place, our solar system. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is a big globe floating in space on which we live. Too bad it's so shiny, because I think that's affecting the picture, hon. We're glad you found us, as space is very, very big. Lots and lots of space. And this is us, and here's the moon. Mars is the next planet, but it's another 140 million miles that way. There is much to see and do here on Earth. So let's get started with a quick tour. Tour of Earth. Land, sea. Sea is water. Land is rock and dirt. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we're standing on right now. We know lots about the land. It's cold, it's pointy, it's really hot, bump, 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 flat, dry, hot, wet. I like his pictures. Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. We know a bit about the sea. But we'll talk some more about that once you've learned how to swim. Actually, Myles does know how to swim. Iceberg. With an iceberg, there's a lot above the waterline and a whole lot more below. There's a whale. Goes nearly 7 miles deep that way, they think. There's also the sky. Now that can get pretty complicated. These lines like this, these are constellations where people have named them. So there's stars and on other planets. When I send you the book, you can look at this more carefully. So there's air that we breathe, stratus thingy, I think it's stratosphere, and outer space. Lots of different, our atmosphere, storm clouds. This will be fun to look at when I mail it to you, honey. Okay, moving on. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person. You have a body. You have heads, an arm, and a belly, and legs. But this side shows what's on the inside, sort of. You can see the skeleton. Sometimes people at Halloween dress up like skeletons, but it's really just the bones that hold our arms and fingers apart. See, like that? It gives us strength. Okay, so heart to pump your blood, lungs for breathing air, bones to hold it all together. I remember one time Aunt Samantha thought that maybe the skeleton would bite her, but you can see it's inside, right? Look after it, as most bits don't grow back. Fingernails grow back, and hair grows back, but not feet and hands. The most important thing for people to do, to remember, are to eat, drink, and stay warm. This picture is funny because he's eating pizza, he's drinking, and he's holding his hands out to the fire. Pretty funny. That looks like someplace Uncle Ben would like to climb. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. We may all look different, act different, sound different, but don't be fooled. We're all people. This is another page you could look at for a long while. Lots of different things. People are doing, there's a circus clown, playing music, singing, ballet. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes and sizes and colors. They can't speak though. That's no reason not to be nice to them. So we'll be nice to them all, even though they can't speak. You may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. That would be true if you were 1, Myles, but now that you're 3.5, you certainly can use your words. Be patient. You will learn how to use words soon enough. All the things to wonder about, and this is his head. You can see his eyes and his nose. Lots of things to think about in that head of yours. Generally, how it works is that when the sun is out, it's daytime and we do stuff. And the rest of the time it is night when it is dark, save for the moon, and we sleep. You're supposed to sleep. What is going on in this picture right here? It almost looks like he has a hammer, but I don't get it. You're supposed to sleep, please. Things can sometimes move slowly here on Earth. We've had days when we were just laying out by the picnic. At first I thought he was playing with a snake, but maybe he's making a flower chain. Climbing a tree, those things are relaxing. But more often though, we move quickly. So use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. Time flies by. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out, so there's plenty left for you to do. You will figure lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. If you figure something out, leave a note. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us on here. Big number and counting. So be kind. There is enough for everyone. Well, that's planet Earth. Make sure you look after it. It's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, just ask. I won't be far away. Your parents are always close. And when I'm not around, you can always ask somebody else. These are all family. You can tell he's a grandpa. Grandpas and aunts and uncles. Lots of people to ask questions. You are never alone on Earth. Look at all the people. And the line goes way out here. You're never alone. Looking back and seeing your planet as a planet is just an amazing feeling. It's totally different perspective, and it makes you appreciate actually how fragile our existence is. Dr. Sally Ride, astronaut and the physicist. There are only 3 words you need to live by, son. Respect, consideration, and tolerance. That's Oliver's day. Oliver's dad, an all-around good person. There you go, Myles.